Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are building, and we currently have 110 influence here. We definitely need to have more influence, of course, because we've got an idle construction ship, and we've got more that we're expecting to come idle fairly soon. So influence is going to be a little bit of a problem for us, no doubt about that. That's all fine, of course. An embassy, huh? Sure, we accept that. So, the CAR Mekong has just finished building an orbital in Fainov. That, of course, means that we need to go build one in Rodan, which means we need 160 more influence. This was fully expected. The exhibition stations are completed, so our mega art installation is now not quite done. We've got one more upgrade. Let's go. That'll be fine. The artisan troop wants to know if we want to extend our patronage. Yes, we do.
Fleet enhancement supply.
We absolutely do. So that looks good. The interstellar assembly is now fully operational. So no additional mega structure upgrades. This last mega art installation is the last one that needs to happen. So that means that we're probably going to be capping our alloys relatively soon, but that's a ways out yet. So that seems good. And these guys really want embassies. Sure, we'll accept embassies. Embassies are fine. No problem at all there. Cool. So at this point, we may as well move up to fastest speed. I don't know that that'll actually change anything in terms of the speed the game is running at, but we'll move up to fastest speed here, and we know that we don't have anything to do in here. There are 2 planets with unemployment,
Research
and
concluded.
they are somewhere. I don't actually see any indicator of planets with unemployment. But yeah, there's nothing to be done here as of right now. So we finished up gravitational analysis. We're getting energy credits from jobs next. That is solid. How long on this species modification? That is in here. Okay, that's only 4 months out. That's not bad at all. We should also be doing first contact with Epsilon aliens. That could potentially generate us some influence, and that would be really, really good. Where's this ruined station at? Okay. Yeah, that's a really long ways away. I highly doubt we're going to be going there anytime soon. We did, however, just get an unemployment, and it's right here. So, building a robot assembly complex, I think, is the way to go here. We'll absolutely do that. Astral threads, we can gain physics insight and astral boost. We should certainly do both of those. So that's wonderful. And we've got additional unemployment. Cool. So over here on this mining station, it is actually kind of a mining station. I'd like to build an energy grid here. So we'll get an energy grid going. I'm also going to upgrade this mineral purification hub. We're just preparing for district construction there. Here, an energy nexus would give us the job that we're looking for. So that's fine for now. Anything else through here? Yes, we've got this fortress world. And building a mining district here does make a decent amount of sense. So we'll do that. Ah, first contact event pending. Curious. Okay. We just want to get this done as quickly as we can. So going through the rest of these, we have 5 notifications right now, but that's all fine. Nothing to be done
Special
there.
project concluded.
We've completed the modifications to the post-Carpetanian species. Excellent. And next, I want to head up to Golovia. We have the influence that we need to construct here. So we'll build a mega structure, and that will be a habitat central complex. Cool. Earth needs a job. Of course, we don't want to build a job on Earth. Well, we can't build a job on Earth. So instead, we're going to send them over to Azalash. Excellent. What is this? What are you offering us? 150 consumer goods for a skill 3 official. No thanks. It's probably a good deal, but we don't need a skill 3 official right now. So a generator station here is fine. Let's put in a robotic assembly complex to grow our population even faster. Our population is slowing down due to the stage of the game. Like, our population growth is slowing down due to the stage of the game that we're in, right? But we can still consider building faster, and that's not a bad thing. Indeed, we can do the same thing here. Excellent. And we have all these colonizations ongoing. They should finish up reasonably soon. Ah, an event pending. Definitely do that. We got 51 influence out of that. It was the Caravansary Caravan Coalition. Okay, sounds good. Somebody opened borders to us. Remarkable. Okay, well, that is fine. 6 now, huh? 6 unemployment. Looks like we've already handled it. So that looks good. Now, we've got 3 idle construction ships right now. Okay. We knew this was coming. It's painful. No doubt about that. I'm going to send you over to Seedor, and you are in Eptrabon right now. Ah, habitat here. Yes, we want to colonize this for sure. And this is going to be these guys. And we're going to need to build orbitals here. Now, we may or may not lose this 0. We'll find out. So this is going to be a major orbital here, a major orbital here, and then these are going to be a bunch of minor orbitals. 3, 4, 5, 6 minor orbitals? There's one down here that I missed. 7 minor orbitals. Okay. I think... No, this one is good. This one is good. We did get it. It's just offset. So we need to head up over here, build a megastructure here. There's a ruined Shroudwalker starbase. Can we build around that? We cannot. Okay, so then we've got a major orbital here, and then a major orbital here. And that should be everything in this system. So that's going to keep that construction ship busy for a while. That looks good. And then we've got the CAR Mekong, which is in position right now in Rodan. Okay. So we need a grand total of 320 influence right now to have every ship here be constructed. Now we're building a habitat here, so we'll be fine for a while there. Major orbital +1, so the Yukon is going to be ready to build another one fairly soon. Habitat Central Complex, and major orbital +12. So, we kind of need 480 influence. We're just going to build that up as quickly as we can. We knew we were going to have a pretty big influence deficit. There was never any doubt about that. There's a council election up, and we are by far going to be the top candidate. That sounds good.
Initial colonization phase.
Ah, Aculum Prime. Fantastic. We obviously need to get a robot assembly plant here right away. So we'll get that done. Let's see. We've got this unemployment under control, but this mining station here, a robot assembly plant upgrade, will definitely be what we're looking for. I almost said uprising there. That's not what we're looking for. We would not like a robot assembly plant uprising. That would be quite an uprising. All of our assembly plants just, you know, decide to seize the means of production, but they are the means of production? I don't know. That'd be interesting. We got a migration from Azalash Prime, and we should definitely get those assimilating. So these guys, we're going to set their right over to assimilation. Perfect. And are there any others that we want to do? Yes, these guys. Set their right also over to assimilation. There we go. Perfect. So we've got pre-sapiens here and here, but that is fine. These guys are going to assimilate. These guys are going to assimilate. That'll get us 10 pops, which is good. Now, Rabalius here. I do think that a generator district is the way to go. Okay. Cool. Azalash is going to need more jobs, isn't it? It probably is. Procyon Prime, we can get a robot assembly plant built there. Military buildups no longer on cooldown. That's fine. This is a research station here. Again, a robotic assembly plant. I want to get our population growth offsetting the growth reduction from the late game. So that would be absolutely wonderful. So, Azalash. I want to go to Azalash here and check. Yeah, we have no jobs here. We have currently 5 pops that are assimilating. So we're almost certainly going to want to get 5 jobs here. That would mean 3 mining districts. Let's get those underway. That'll be fine. We can also upgrade to an Ascension Tier 6, and we should definitely do that. Done. We're producing a lot of raw materials from Azalash, and that is amazing. We're very pleased about that. Cool. So, we have these 2 construction ships. We're very, very close right now to getting a construction ship going. So we have our sentry array here. So we're not going to build a major orbital there, or rather a habitat central control there. Are we? Maybe we will. Hang on. Can we do that? It didn't say we couldn't. On the next month tick, we'll find out.
Initial
It shouldn't let
colonization
us.
phase commencing.
But we'll see. If we can do that, that would be interesting, for sure. That would mean we could potentially build more orbitals. Okay, let's get this Habitat Central Complex going. I'm going to grab the Ganges here, and I want to check in at our Mega Art installation here, which is currently, like, hovering over here. And we have an orbital there, so I want to check in over here at our Mega Shipyard then, which is up over the star. No major orbital here because we don't have a Habitat Central Complex. Okay, so down in Akalum. The Strategic Coordination Center, yeah, we've got that. In Anzans, we have the Interstellar Assembly here. We do not have a habitat there. So that is understood. We shouldn't have any other... Well, we do have a megastructure over here, but this is an arc furnace. And I don't think... Yeah, we can't do anything here. So just stop that. Cool. So we're good to go. We've got everything we thought we did. Excellent. Just wanted to double check that. So we're just going to construct over here in Rodan. We need another, like, 154 influence to get the Ganges underway. That will be absolutely fine. Let's check in on our unemployment here. I don't expect to run into any major issues there. Yeah, that seems absolutely fine for right now. And I would love to get the Ganges underway. We should have those Devastator torpedoes in 3 months, though, so that is looking good. We're on repeatable techs for physics and society, but we've got a few engineering techs still to work on, so that seems great. Honestly, everything is going really, really well here. Our constructions are proceeding apace, is the way I would put it. We do, however, have an unemployment here to take care of. Where is that? Yeah, it has a lash. We knew that this was going to be a thing. And that is indeed where the unemployment is. So that is fine. We already preemptively took care of it. No issue there. That should get done fairly soon. So 160 is very expensive to get these habitats going. No doubt about that. It's going to be much cheaper, and we're going to be able to have more construction ships once we get to work on orbital rings. That'll be a very convenient thing for us, but we're probably...
Another day,
if we wanted to make this
breakthrough.
as efficient as possible, we would also make habitats around our planets. I'm not sure if we can do that with the orbital rings, so we'll have to take a look at that. I want to do the orbital rings first, for sure. So these are all repeatable at this point, and I think that we are in full repeatable tech, so we're going to grab explosive weapons damage. That'll
Initial
be
colonization phase complete.
cool. Colonization done. Let's grab a robot assembly plant. And that looks wonderful. 1759 pops at this point. We've got 12 post-Carpetanians and 1747 post-Carpetanians. So I'm going to apply this template,
Situation log update.
and we'll get that done. That'll be done in 1 month. So that looks good. We're just going to get these guys applied over to here. We want to have all of these traits. That would be amazing. So we do need some jobs on Alpha Centauri mining, and this is certainly going to be a generator district. We're lower on our amount of energy credits right now, and that'll be fine. This is a research station here. We're going to build a zero-G research district.
Special project concluded.
And then up on this generator world, this is full. We're going to send them over to Azalash for right now. And then Sirius Industrial is also full. We'll send them over to Azalash as well. Cool. So that looks fine. Over on, actually, Golba Energy, this is full as well. Also to Azalash. And then Jatham Industrial here. This isn't quite full. We have a building slot available. What would we like to put in here? We could put in something like an auto-curating vault? Or a stronghold? I'm leaning towards the stronghold right now. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So, of course, Azalash has 3 unemployment right now. I want to take a look at this generator station first. Okay. That's an easy choice to build a generator district. But then Azalash, we're going to need to build 2 additional mining districts here. That'll be fine. So I want to max out our mining districts on Azalash. Let's just get that going. We have 7 additional districts to do. Okay, so I think the plan here is going to be to put in an ancient refinery would be interesting, but we're to go an alloy foundry, and then we're going to go a civilian industry. And then for our final building here, we have a hyper-entertainment forum right now. So something like an affluence emporium would be potentially good here. I feel like we're very, very good on our consumer goods, though. And so the remainder of this would just be industrial districts, which I'm going to queue up. There we go. So that's going to be Azalash Prime fully built once all that finishes. And it will definitely get pops for a while. No doubt about that. Our habitat complex has been built up in Aglomia, and we should colonize this if we haven't already. Yeah, let's do this. And this construction ship is not constructionating, so we should definitely get it constructionating. We're going to head down here. That's a mining station, right? We're going to get a minor orbital here, major orbital here, major orbital here, minor orbital here. There's a lot of stuff here, and the arc furnace is going to be doing some work. No doubt about that. Okay, down over this way. So this is where the arc furnace is. We cannot build a orbital over that. We can head over this direction, build a major orbital here. Minor orbital here. And then we've got a little bit left out over this direction. So a major orbital here. A minor orbital here. And then a minor orbital here. Something along the lines of that. That looks good. So that's going to keep that construction ship busy for a while. So that orbital habitat complex will be good. Okay. We have 5 unemployment notification. And let's just see if any of those are new. I don't really think they are. Yeah, that looks good. So we're up to 66 influence, and we've got 2 idle construction ships right now. So this one finished, and yeah, that's as finished as it's gonna get. So we're gonna head into Ampaltir, and that'll be fine for now. We're definitely making solid progress on getting all of these habitats built, but we have a long ways to go on it yet. And we're mostly gated by influence for that. We're only gaining 7.5 per month, so we can only do so much on this. That's fine, though. We are absolutely okay with this. We're making very good progress. There's not that many systems left to do at this point, so that looks very, very good. Of course, the next question is always one of jobs. We have to keep on top of the jobs here, and that means building an energy nexus here, which we're doing okay on our energy production for now. But if we were to move out our ships, not so much. We would definitely be negative by a wide margin if we were to move our ships away from their current positions. So I'm going to move the forward defense fleet over to Seoul. Yes, we have a lot of ships here right now, and we're going to move in more. Perfect. We're at 111k alloys. We can't get another Titan for a while. And we just finished construction of an orbital up over here. That's to be expected. And yeah, down to 3 unemployment. So that is looking very, very good. This tech world needs an upgrade, and we can definitely put in an advanced research complex. 100% we can do that. We're producing an awful lot of science from this world right now, and that looks great. What's this notification? Oh, that was the forward defense fleet. Yeah, they arrived at their destination. That is fine. The changing of the outliner tabs is interesting. The government tab kind of has everything you need in it, but you can get there a little bit quicker by going through these other tabs. I find that very interesting, for sure. I'm using it quite heavily, so that's good. We're going to get food from jobs here next, and we don't really need food from jobs, but, you know, whatever. I guess it's fine. How long on our astral actions here? About 800 days is the answer. We're not capping them right now, but I feel like we will be soon. What is our cap? Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be capping them very soon. Next month, in fact. Lateral artifacting goes down with the current cooldown of your relic. That's very interesting to note. I didn't know that. I assumed it was a flat cost, but it's definitely going down with the cooldown of our relic, which just came off of cooldown, presumably. And indeed it did. Relic activation is indeed possible. Cool. So that's absolutely wonderful. We don't need minor artifacts at this moment. I don't think we really need anything. I think we're just solid right now. So we don't need to do that. We can activate those later if we need to. Sounds good. We're going to have enough very soon in terms of influence to get another habitat going. So that's great. Another alien species just made a megastructure. We're going to get a planetary capital on this industrial world. And that will allow us to go to alloy nanoplants, so that's good. Getting more production would be great on this forge world. We are down to 983 alloy production right now, and we would like to do something about that. A reactor district here would be wonderful. We'll get that going. Any other locations where we need to handle idle employees? No. Okay. This is going to be done in 5 days. Absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever there. Beautiful. So, next up is going to be the Ganges, and we're going to build over here in Cedar. I think building it out over here is absolutely fine. We'll just enter orbit there. We're about 2 months away at this point from getting this going. Okay, 156, and next month tick, we are going to get ourselves another habitat underway and be down to just one idle construction ship. For now. These are all busy for a while. We're working our way through this deficit. We're okay. So that looks good. We're going to build a megastructure here fairly soon. That will be a habitat central complex, and that will be it right now.
Complete.
Beautiful. We colonized here. That, of course, means a robot assembly plant. And clearing a bunch of tile blockers, actually. We'll definitely get going on that. And we colonized here as well. So, once again, a robot assembly plant and clearing roughly 1 million tile blockers. Cool. So there's all of that underway, and now we've only got the one idle construction ship. Excellent. We will get that going as soon as we've got the influence. It'll take time. So we can see Eptrabon, we are down to 7-0 from the system. Eptrabon Prime is not colonized yet, so we're not going to see if we're actually getting this 0 or not. I think we might. And these are research stations, so we might get it from building research segments. We'll have to see. It's okay for now. So 405 energy credits. Our energy credits are staying kind of flat.
Colonization phase
so that is certainly
complete.
noted. Once again, we're going to need robot assembly plants and tile blockers here, which is interesting because we terraformed this world. That must be a change that they made to terraformation, because it used to be that terraformation would remove all of the tile blockers. Fascinating. Definitely something to think about. Okay, so Alpha Centauri mining needs to be resettled over to Azalash. We will certainly do that. We finished up this world as well. Let's put in a robotic assembly plant there. And once again, we're going to remove off all of these tile blockers. That will take a while for these tile blockers to go away, but that's okay. It will take a while for these worlds to get going in terms of needing additional jobs as well. So that's okay. We already handled that job. So we've got a forge world here, and we can definitely continue to build industrial districts here.
Unshielded life signs detected in
Looks
deep
good.
space.
We handled this one, right? Yes, we did. Cool. So we've got a forge world here. We can build another industrial district. That is the final district for Golba Industrial. That is definitely noted. And a tech world here. Are you an industrial world or a forge world? You're in... Okay, you are a forge world. Sounds good. Just checking through the rest of these, Azalash Prime should never need another job until we run out of... well, we may want to consider building... We already have a hyper entertainment forum here. Yeah, I don't think we want to consider building a amenity producer there. We do want to build a robotic assembly plant here, and we want to clear off these tile blockers as well. So we'll get going on all of those. Magnificent. What other jobs might we need here? Well, for now, I believe that is all of them. Just double checking through here. Global Science. Oh, okay. We definitely could use a research facility on Global Science. Wonderful. And we received an insult from the Kreshk Collective. Hilarious. We are a replica, a helpless jumble of ones and zeros. Nothing more. Okay. I mean... their tech is actually equivalent to ours. Interesting. We should probably do something about them. We could vassalize them.
Initial colonization.
What are our subjugation
phase
terms?
complete.
That's an interesting question. I do want to clear off the tile blockers here, so let's get that done. Okay, let's get all of this cleared out. There we go. And they're a member of the Pan-Galactic Entente, so we would be fighting the Pan-Galactic Entente, but I feel like we can do that, most likely. It would be interesting. Maybe that's something we'll pursue next episode. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we will consider subjugating the Kreshk Collective next episode. Getting that done would be a big move, no doubt about that. So we'll see if that's something we want to do. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.